It's 44 degrees. I'm up here at Big Bear Mountain, which is at almost 8,000 feet, and it is May 5th. But yeah, it's cold right now today. So I just got done bringing some firewood out. I'm gonna have a campfire, but I want to have this campfire before it gets too cold today. So I'm gonna have my campfire in the afternoon. I have my Starlink here. I didn't put it up on the pole today because I have this clear opening in the sky right here. So it's getting really good. It's getting really good signal, but I did just adjust it because it said I need to turn it a little bit. So I turned the Starlink dish. I wanted to show you something that I've done in the RV. Well, these are like 3 of my favorite upgrades that I've done in the RV. So I have installed a lot of smart home devices in the RV to make my camping a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit more fun and a little bit easier actually. And in a future video, I'm going to walk you through how I have set up my RV to act actually like a smart home when we're camping. Maybe you'll get an idea of what you can do in your RV, or maybe it'll prompt you to do something similar. So let's take a look. Okay, so we all know that putting a automatic lock on your RV door is convenient. The RV Lock is a brand that is very popular, and many of you might have it on your RV. I've had it on every RV I've owned, and you just put in a code and it makes so you don't have to carry a key around with you when you're out and about enjoying nature. But I took it a step further, and I bought through a company called SwitchBot, make home automation devices, and I bought a smart lock from them, as well as a smart vision sensor. And this is the vision sensor right here, and it is their combination unit, their smart vision sensor, and their smart lock. Basically what this smart vision sensor does here, so if you can see, my door's over here. I've mounted it on my slide out here so that when I walk up to the door, it's gonna catch me here. But basically, I have several ways to get into and to unlock the door, and this is Bluetoothed to the smart lock, which I've installed on the door, which I'll show you in a minute. But basically, I can just hit the lock key here.
Your door has been locked.
And the door is locked. I can also, to unlock it, I can put in a code that I have. I can also, with a fingerprint,
your door has been unlocked.
Unlock it. And it also has face recognition. So when I come up and I approach this and it sees me, it will unlock based off of recognizing my face. And you can set, I have my partner, his face is recognized on this. So what's nice about it is your hands can be full, you can walk up and it will completely unlock the door with just the vision. That's half of this number 1 device that I really like that I've installed. Let me show you the other half to this. Okay, here we are looking at the front or the inside of my front door, and excuse some of this wallpaper that I need to fix, and it's peeling off here, but I put this black wallpaper on because it was tan and I thought it looked better. But anyway, so excuse this. What I want to show you is the other half of this smart device that I really like, and that's the SwitchBot lock right here. So here's the original RV door lock with the handle. Okay, and so the original RV door lock, which I bought from RV Door Lock, is here. And this keypad still works, although I don't use it anymore, because what I did is I just left it installed, but SwitchBot makes this lock and it's automated. So I can set this to lock at any given time of the day under various circumstances. So if I just push this here, it'll lock. If I push it again, it unlocks. And this is all connected to my smart home right now. So I have it to lock at, it's set to lock automatically at 9:30 at night, and it just does it on its own. And when it locks, I can have other automations going off at the same time. So let's say I want the bedroom lights to turn off when this locks. I can set it to do that. This has been really great because I can lock or unlock this from anywhere via my phone, and I love it. And SwitchBot had this. You might be wondering how I installed it, and I didn't take a video of how I installed it. How it fits over the existing lock to enable the deadbolt to move. So on these RV locks, there's a red, let's say, just almost like a handle that turns this deadbolt lock. And so this is connecting over that. See, here's what I'm talking about. It just grabs right over this here, this piece, and there's different pieces that will adjust over this, and this is basically what's turning. So that's turning the deadbolt. So that's how that works. I'm really impressed with it. I love it. I have never had an issue with it. It's USB rechargeable, and then it has 2 other forms of backup batteries. So, and it also will notify me when the battery is getting low enough so that I'm not going to be stuck. But in terms of the backup batteries and everything like that, it lasts for like a long time. Like I maybe charge this once every 2 months or something like that. So really happy with it, love it. It's one of my favorite automations and favorite upgrades that I've done to the RV. So that was my first upgrade that I really like. My second upgrade that I really like is in the bathroom. So come on in here. Okay, so here we are in the RV bathroom. Right here, I don't know if you can see this, but I have installed a strip of lights, and the lights are smart lights, and they're protected by this channel cover that I bought to diffuse the light a little bit. But what I wanted to really show you, what I really am excited about, the light automation that I have set for this when we are taking a shower. And the reason I've done this is because there's 2 of us, and when we're taking a shower, I'm usually the second one to take a shower, and I don't want to run out of hot water. So I've made a light sequence to notify us when a time limit has been reached so that we don't over shower, so there's enough hot water for 2 showers. And basically what I did is I took the size of our hot water heater, and then I figured out all the numbers and everything and the flow rate to figure out how many gallons we would use in so much time before the water would start to get cold. And so basically when you get in the shower, I have a sensor here, and this is a like a window sensor or a door sensor. So when I pull this door this way, this sensor is going to send a signal to the light strip, and the light strip is going to turn on. So the light strip is on green, and that's a time limit I've set of 3 minutes. So I'm not going to sit here with you for 3 minutes, but I'll come back when it changes. So 3 minutes is the shower time before we're going to get a different color of light, giving you another minute. That is the warning that your time is running out. So there, it just changed to blue. So this is a minute of this color, and this is giving you fair warning that your shower time is almost over. You guys, this sounds cheesy, but when you're in the shower and you're singing away and you're washing and you're doing your hair and all of this stuff, you lose track of time. And when you're in an RV and the hot water is limited, this is a great visual to help you keep on track so that the person after you has hot water left. You know, I could shower, or the person you could take separate showers throughout the day. However, if you want to shower one right after the other, this is a perfect way to conserve the hot water so that the second person has enough hot water to have a decent shower. So I think this is one of the best automations I've done. I love it. And it especially is great when you're boondocking. There, it just went red. Now we have a minute left. A minute left to finish up. You're getting near the end, so you better wrap it up. But in terms of using this, even when we're boondocking, it's great because it really it saves water, and it makes you be able to keep track visually of the time that you're spending running water. Okay, so I hope you didn't think that was too weird, but if you put that automation even in your own home at home, I think you're gonna like it. The last thing that I really like, it's a little bit of an automation, but it's something very, very simple that you can do yourself, and it looks great and it works great. My kitchen sink and the island area in the RV, and this is what I want to show you. This faucet, it's not just any old faucet, it is a smart faucet. Look at that. So with a wave of your hand, we got water. A wave of your hand and the water turns off. And why I love this when you are doing dishes, especially in an RV, is you got your hands all in the dishes and everything like that. You don't have to reach up and grab this and get water dripping and then running off onto the floor. You just wave your hand right here and the water turns on and off. We'll show you what temperature you're at. Let's turn it on. It's got a really nifty couple different sprayers. Let's see if I hold it this way. Got like a power sprayer, and then of course it stretches out. But I love this faucet. I got it in this smoked like aluminum look, or the smoked gray look, and it was very easy to install. You just install it like a regular faucet connected underneath, and there's a battery that operates this right here. I've never yet changed it. I've had this on for probably 6 months. And this right here, you just leave this handle in the open position so that you can just, wave your hand here. Or you can keep it closed. So for travel day, I just keep it closed so no motion will detect this and it won't randomly go off. However, if this was open, and let's say I just had the water's running, and I forgot the water running, this shuts itself off after, I think it's 3 minutes. So it's kind of a fail-proof faucet. And I like the look of it. I think it matches my interior well, and it's totally functional. I have been extremely happy with it. If you want more detailed information on how I've turned my RV into a smart home, then stay tuned because I will be dropping several videos showing how I have turned the RV into a smart home in terms of automation. So I think you're really going to be interested in this. I don't know that a lot of people have done this, and it's actually pretty cool. Yes, I enjoy getting away from automated and electronics and everything when I'm camping, but I get a chance to do that when I'm out discovering nature and I'm out doing all my camping activities. And when I come home at night or I am in the trailer on a rainy day, I love having the luxuries of the automations that I'm used to at home. So do me a favor and subscribe and hit the notification item, and you will be notified as soon as I drop my next video on this. But until then, travel safe and enjoy the journey. And I'm going to get to my coffee and my campfire before it gets much colder than this.